Hi guys, Reverend Sandy here. I just wanted to touch base with you about this class because there is so much to cover here. Now, you may know some of the things already, but hopefully you'll learn something new as well. We're going to start with the idea of Christ, Jesus Christ, Christ Jesus, and the distinctions that unity makes between all four of them. Now, you probably have heard them all used interchangeably. But in unity, we teach that there is a difference in terms. Jesus is the name of the historical person, the man that was born in Bethlehem, lived in Nazareth, had this great ministry. But metaphysically, it also means that aspect within each of us that understands the use of the Christ principle. Got it? Okay, moving on to Christ then. This is our divine potential, our true identity, our higher self, whatever you want to call it, the God self of each person, our essence, if you will. The perfect idea existing in divine mind of who you are. It's also a title that was applied to Jesus in the Christian Testament, but it's the same thing as the I am in the Hebrew Testament. It is the anointed one. And we are each that, are we not? We are anointed in spirit by spirit. And then Jesus Christ is the name that's probably most commonly applied to the man from Galilee. But it's after he had achieved enlightenment, if you will. The name, as the metaphysical Bible says, the name that identifies the individual who perfectly understood his divine nature. Yes. And then we have Christ Jesus. Now, this is an interesting one because it can mean a couple different things in unity. Some people think of Christ Jesus as the resurrected Jesus, if you will. But the Metaphysical Bible Dictionary tells us Christ Jesus is the idea that is expressed by all as a result of our faith and understanding of truth principles. Yes, we become that Christ Jesus, if you will. We lose our personality and just really live in the light. So, moving on to the four distinct ways that Jesus taught, and that is the focus of this class. It's not only looking at what he taught, but really looking at how he taught so that we can bring that into our own ministries. And they are precepts, parables, actions, and miracles. And let me just give you a brief description of each. A precept is a concise statement of truth. It is clear, it is direct, it is descriptive. A parable, you probably know what that is already, but it's an earthly story with a spiritual message. It's short, fictitious, it's got a beginning, middle, and ending. It's a great narrative based on something that is familiar to the ones who were hearing it, and also having an application for their spiritual life. Now, it's metaphorical in nature. All parables are metaphorical, but that doesn't mean that all metaphors are parables. Okay? Then we move on to miracles, and miracles are actions that were taken that demonstrate divine law that we don't understand yet. That's how unity sees a miracle. It supersedes our common understanding of natural law. It's a movement of spirit, if you will, in a very proactive way with a tangible effect in the world. It's practical. There's always a demonstration that is applied to the situation. It's transcendent. In other words, it transcends our current knowledge, and it's accessible. One can access miracles through when the understanding of divine law comes together with faith. And then moving on to actions. Jesus taught by actions too. And this was something that his actions demonstrated a deeper principle than it may seem on the surface. They're symbolic in nature, and they had a great message of truth as well. So, who was Jesus, really and truly? Not only was Jesus a gospel preaching, radically living, miracle working, disciple making, paradigm shifting, salvation bringing spiritual leader, he was a man of prayer. His life was steeped in prayer. His ministry was strengthened and his mission sustained through prayer. And so we will also be looking at how Jesus prayed. That's it for now. I hope to see you very soon on one of the Zoom calls. Bye bye.